Hey guys, this is noname 4505 here, and yeah, things are turning on in the background because they can be. I should probably deal with that, but whatever. So anyways, we have a 4th gen battle here, as opposed to my usual 5th gen tablet qualities, but whatever. So I'm gonna go get the verse recorder up, and yeah, there's my beautiful hand. Okay, where is the verse recorder? There it be. I got a stylus. Just a second. Battle video. My video. Okay. Here we are. So, here we have a 4th gen battle, and the team at the top is mine. So I have a lead Ambipom because lead Ambipom's a troll, a Swampert for stealth rocks, Shuka, Scarf Heatran, not Shuka. Especially defensive, Shaman, offensive, Combine, Suicune, and Choice Band and Machamp. Because Choice Band and Machamp is usually a Guts variant. And most Dusknoirs or bulky Rotoms that want to try and Will-O-Wisp, the Machamp won't. And in fact, it'll give me an extra Guts boost. So let's just get on with the battle. Wherever this thing is. There we go. Oh yeah, turn 1. So we're challenged by Edmund. I think his name on Smogon is like Scorps or something. I'm not 100% sure, but he told me that he didn't have a YouTube. So we're just going to call him Edmund for now. So I'm going to lead off with my Ambipom. So he's going to lead off with this Swampert, and I'm just going to go for the Fake Out. Just to deal some extra damage first turn, and that does quite a bit. I'm thinking, ooh, that does quite a bit. But of course it's a crit. But whatever, so he's gonna go restore his health with lefties, and I'm just gonna U-turn out there because I can't do very much to perks. Just excuse that. And yeah, in case he wanted to switch out too, I could just scout the switch. And now I go out to my own pert, my Everglade, as he just elects to get up his Stealth Rocks first turn. That's completely fine, and 4th gen's really annoying with their after effects, so this is going to be a really long tablet quality battle. So I'm going to go get my rocks up this time, as he's going to just roar me out. That's fine, because, I get my rocks up. And he's going to roar me out to my Heatran, which completely sucks because I'm not Shuka, and even then, I don't think a Shuka-Tran would want to take an Earthquake from a Swampert. So I believe I'm just going to switch this turn. I think I'm going to go back into my pert because I've already revealed half my team and he's only revealed 2 pokes on his team. So I just didn't want to reveal anything more, as he's going to reveal that he has a Crest, and I'm thinking, or he's talking in the chat because we had a UU battle before this where I used an Ambipom. And I completely trolled his team with an Ambipom, and he's like, oh dear, you're bringing this thing again, and I'm like, bro, you might be pissed off at Ambipom, but you're bringing a Crest. I mean, really. But whatever, so he's just going to go for a Psychic to try and get some damage off. I think I'm just going to go for a Roar to try and see what else he has on his team, while just racking up Stealth Rock damage, and he's going to reveal that he has an Azelf. And since it wasn't in the lead slot, I really don't remember what he led off with. No, he led off with his Pert. And his Pert set up Stealth Rock, so I'm thinking that this Azelf is probably a Choice Band set, possibly a Choice Scarf set, more than likely a Choice Band set. But he shows Psychic, and I'm not seeing like Life Orb recoil or anything. Just excuse that as I move the tablet because, yeah, tablets are annoying to hold. And yeah, he shows me Psychic, so I'm thinking like, are you Scarf or Specs? I'm not really sure. I'm thinking that he's probably Scarf, or he could be Specs. I don't even know how much a Psychic would do to a Swampert. But I do stand, which was a bit of a risky play because I just assumed that he was a Choice Band set and wouldn't have the Grass Knot. So, yeah, like I said, that was just kind of a risky play, so I'm just going to stand because I know the Psychic from Crest isn't doing that much. and I'm just going to roar him out. I'm pretty much just sacking my Swampert just to see what else he has on his team, while just racking up some Stealth Rock damage upon entry and stuff. So, yeah, I think he's in a Starmie here, and I think that's more than likely going to end up killing me. So, yeah, he's just going to go for Hydro Pump to finish me off. I think an Ice Beam would have finished me off there anyway, or most Starmies that don't carry, like, Rapid Spin and stuff with their, carry HP Grass, so he could be carrying that, but, you know, most Starmies carry Recover or Rapid Spin. And now I'm going to go out to my Ambipom because I can just fake out U-turn this thing, even though both Ambipom and Starmie have base 115, so the U-turn kill could be a little bit in question. But he's not even going to take a chance with that and switches out to his Chris as I just go for the fake out. And like I said, I'm just going to try and fake out troll him. Now I do carry the double hit on this Ambipom, and double hit really is a little bit unusual on the Ambipom just because Smogon thinks it's unusual. But both double hits, which I think double hit is like a normal dual chop or something. I'm not really sure how much base power double hit has. I think it's 50 per hit. And both of those hits are boosted by Technician, and they're both boosted by Stab too. So they're like 100 base power per hit, and you get 2 plus Life Orb for each hit, even though you only take 1 thing of Life Orb recoil. So I think double hit's pretty good, but whatever. So he's just going to go for the T-Wave as I just U-turn out to my Shaman, figuring that I don't know what type of status he has, whether it be Thunder Wave or Toxic, but he's probably going to status. So Shaman with Natural Cure will just absorb the status and it won't be a big problem. So now he's going to go for the Psychic as I just go for the Leech Seed. And, you know, that's completely fine because, you know, I'm just going to be taking the Cress's health. And I think Cress has a ton of health. I don't know what his base health stat is, but most are heavily invested because I'm going to get a pretty big chunk of health back from that Leech Seed. So, yeah. And on top of that, I have my lefties, so this Cress really can't touch my Shaman. So I think, no, he's just going to keep going for Psychic, I guess, trying to get a Spidef drop or something. Even though with my Seed Flare, I'm going to be more likely to get it, which I'm just going to go for here. And he is almost going to die from this, almost. And yeah, I do get the Spidef drop. So here, I'm just thinking that he's probably going to switch or something. Hold on just a sec. Yeah, he is probably going to switch here. So I'm going to go for the Protect, just in case he decides to stay in to try and sack his Cresselia, but since A, I don't play 4th gen that much, and B, when I do play 4th gen, I rarely see Cress. I'm going to go for the Protect here, because I'm figuring that he's probably just going to go for the Psychic. Yeah, that's it. I'm figuring that he's just going to go for the Psychic, and I can just kill him with Leech Seed, but turns out that he's a Rest, he said. I don't know if he's a Rest Toxic or Chestoberry. He just has Rest, I don't remember, but I was just like, really, kid? Really? And yeah, that Cress is just gonna keep on trolling. Actually, it might just have Rest since there's no, like, annoying turn reset in 5th gen. So he's gonna go out to his Pert. I believe I'm just gonna go for the Seed Flare this time. And I'm guessing he's gonna go out to his Pert as Death Fodder to the Seed Flare. Which, that's what it appears. So his Pert is down, but his Pert did set up Stealth Rocks, and I don't have a Rapid Spinner on this team, so ultimately his Pert did its job, which was to get Stealth Rocks up. And they're going to stay there for the rest of the game, but he doesn't know that, so I think that was a bit of a dumb play, Death Foddering off his Pert like that, since he doesn't, at this point in the match, he doesn't know if I have like a Starmie or a Fortress or something that can Rapid Spin away the Stealth Rocks, but you know. Whatever, so I'm figuring since he is a special set, Heatran can wall this thing pretty well, but it turns out he does have the Nasty Plot. And then I'm thinking that that health bar is a little bit too low for 2 turns of Stealth Rocks, so, you know, maybe he did have, Life Orb, and I just didn't see it. Excuse that there, but, you know, I kind of lost my train of thought. And now he's going to go out to his crest. I'm going to miss this fire blast. It really doesn't matter, but I'm just going to switch out of here for whatever and go back into my shaman because, you know, if he has a rest talk set, all he has to hit me with his psychic and T-wave. And if he's not a rest talking set, then he's just going to burn off turns of sleep. And my shaman can just set up a leech seed on something, which is completely awesome. So, like I said, I'm just going to go set up a leech seed because Crest is an annoying wall in 4th gen. So, I figure that my shaman is probably the best thing to, to try and wear down that Crest, combined with leech seed and the fact that Crest really can't do anything back to me. And if my health starts to get a little bit low, even though it probably won't be getting low for a while because of, leftovers and leech seed recovery, as well as protecting. I don't have rest on this set because I have hidden power fire. Yeah, so he wakes up and reveals that he has ice beam as his final move. That's fine, and he's just gonna get whittled down. As I believe I just go for no, I already attacked. That's why he's in the yellow. Yeah. I had this battle a while ago, so I don't really remember what happened too much. And by a while ago, I mean like 3 days ago. But you know, it's just how bad my memory is. And I was trying to find another one, but I couldn't find another one, so I just decided to post this one because I do kind of derp, which cost me the game. Spoiler, but whatever. So he's gonna reveal that he has a Flygon and yeah, Twitch as I just go for the Seed Flare. Just trying to whittle it down. Now I know I'm starting to run low on seed flares, but I figure, you know, taking down that crest is more important at this point than worrying about whether I can still have seed flares left, because yeah, crest is more important to take down. So I'm just gonna go for the protect here and see what move he wants to lock himself into, since most Flygons are choice scarf. And he goes for the Earthquake, I guess predicting my Heatran switch in for the U-turn or the Outrage. That's my guess. So now he's going to withdraw here, figuring that I'm just going to stay in and go and reveal that he has an Infernape. And this turn I believe I'm either going to go for another Seed Flare like that. Yep, just another Seed Flare, and that's going to do a decent chunk to Infernape because even though it does a resisted hit, I'm not invested in special attacks. Shaman with base 100 special attack and Seed Flare being ultra mega powerful and Infernape being frail, it's going to do a decent chunk. So I'm going to switch to my crap dump, thinking that he's probably going to go for the fire type attack, and he is going to go for the overheat, and I'm just going to go get a flash fire boost. But he is going to be able to go for the Mach Punch, which I did not see coming, but I think I can still take one. I can still take one Mach Punch at that range, and I see that he is Life Orb. As I go for the Fire Blast, predicting a switch to Crest, but unfortunately I miss again, which means that his Infernape is going to be hanging around. Now, since I know Crest is going to be annoying, I figure that at this point in the battle, I'm just going to save my Heatran just to explode on Crest if I get the opportunity, or if there's something else on his team that I can explode on that's threatening, like his Flygon, for example, even though Flygon's at kind of a low health, or he still has, I think, one poke left that he hasn't revealed, and if that poke turns out to be dangerous and not a ghost type, then I can just explode on that. So I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump, and I'm going to miss, and some of these Haxes are going to come back to bite me. And by come back to bite me, I don't mean like I'm going to get hacks on him. I mean that they're going to cost me the game. So I'm going to go to my Heatran just as death fodder because I want my Suicune around and I don't want to take a T-Bolt to the face. So he's just going to go for the Rapid Spin here, which allows me to live. And now he's going to go out to his crest, and I'm hoping he goes out to his crest because I'm going to explode here. I was honestly thinking that he would go out to his Infernape because at that low of health and the fact that Life Orb damage is stacking up, he would just use it as death fodder for the explosion, but he does choose to go out to the crest, I guess not seeing the explosion coming. So I do explode, take out his crest, who's annoying, that's good. Ultimately, my shaman could have dealt with crest, so it might not have been the best thing now that I think about it to explode on that, but oh well. So now he's going to go out to his Infernape as I go out to my Ambipom. And now I'm going to go for the fake out here, and since I've already seen the Life Orb, I honestly could have just gone for like the double hit or something and not the fake out, or even gone for the Wile and just killed him off with a U-turn. Because now he's going to send in his Flygon. Actually, no. Never mind that. This is the big decision. I know that he's Choice Scarfed, but I do have a Choice Band and Machamp with Bullet Punch, so I'm figuring that both his Flygon and his Starmie can be handled by the Machamp. So it was between either Death Foddering off that or Suicune, and I chose to Death Fodder off Ambipom, when I really should have Death Foddered off Suicune. I know I hate to Death Fodder off Suicune, but since I'm an offensive Kun, I thought I could take that, go for the Ice Beam, and then we would move on from there, but it turns out I can't take that, so that sucks. So now all I have left is this Machamp, and at this point it is pretty much GG. Because I'm going to go for the Bullet Punch. I'm thinking, okay, Choice Band and Bullet Punch. Flygon's pretty frail, but Flygon lives with just a smidgen as he goes for the Outrage, and that's going to be able to take me down to, like, the red and stuff as soon as this thing goes down. It's going down, and it's going down some more. So yeah, so now he's going to withdraw and go out to his Starmie here, and I'm going to go for the Bullet Punch. That's going to do a decent chunk to it, but not a good enough chunk. So I'm going to switch and go out to my Shaman, thinking that I'm at full health. I can take whatever hit he wants to go for. He goes for Ice Beam since Shaman's my only poke left, and the switch was kind of obvious, and if not, then, you know, it would deal a decent chunk. So that health bar is going down, 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 and, you know, that does way more than I expected to do, and he's going to take some Life Orb recoil, so I'm thinking I could go for the Protect here, but there's no hope that I can live this Ice Beam after another one, so I'm just going to go for the Seed Flare, hoping he, like, decides not to go for the Ice Beam randomly, even though he has no reason not to go for the Ice Beam. As he does land, it gets a crit just to add insult to injury, even though it honestly doesn't matter, and all that's going to do is just stack up Life Orb damage, so I'm thinking, okay, from that range, a Choice Band and Bullet Punch should be able to take it out. I don't remember what he has left, but, I know I've already seen his whole team, so I'm thinking, okay, I can hit that, the Flygon, and whatever he has left with the Bullet Punch, and I think it'll take it out since whatever he has left is at kind of low health. But, nope, Starmie lives with just a smidgen. He goes for the T-Bolt just to take me out, and then Life Orb Recoil is going to knock him out for the double down, but unfortunately for me, it is going to be the 2-0 victory in his favor. So, I don't remember what your Smogon name was. It was like Scorps or something else. No, it was, his Azelf. That was his final, thing left. And because Azelf is naturally very frail, I was hoping that the Choice Band and Bullet Punch would be able to take it out. But, I'll throw in damage calcs on that, since that Bullet Punch was doing, like, nothing to his Starmie, to his Flygon, to, like, everything. But, you know, it's still a loss. Unfortunately, I did make a bit of a misplay there with my Ambipom, but, you know, between that and a bit of hacks, I did get, a little hacked out in that battle. If it weren't for those 2 Fire Blast miss and Hydro Pump miss, I probably would have won, but, you know, it's kind of like crying over spilled milk. It's done. It was still a very fun match because 4th Gen is always fun whether you win or lose, and, yeah, so this was another long tablet battle that I know you guys don't like, but whatever, because they're Wi-Fi battles, and, you know, this is 4th Gen. So, anyways, this was noname 4505, and I am going to be signing out, and peace.